The Olympic Games, a spectacle of athleticism, competition and national pride, but few realize its deep history. Journey back to ancient Greece, to Olympia. In 776 BC, the first Olympic Games were held. It was a religious festival honoring Zeus, king of the gods. The Games unified Greek city-states. They declared a sacred truce. Respecting the power of the Games, peace allowed safe travel to Olympia. Rivalries set aside for competition and camaraderie. The ancient Olympics celebrated the human spirit, a display of strength, agility and strategy, a showcase for art, music and culture, a true celebration of Greek civilization. At the heart of the Olympics was the worship of Zeus. His temple at Olympia was one of the largest and most impressive in Greece. It housed a magnificent statue of the god, considered one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. The Games were held every 4 years, marking the Olympiad. This period became a unit of time for the Greeks. The first recorded Olympic Games consisted of a single event, the stadion, a foot race of about 200 meters. Over time, the Games expanded to include other athletic contests. These included wrestling, boxing, chariot racing, and the pentathlon. The pentathlon was a test of 5 events: running, jumping, discus throwing, javelin throwing, and wrestling. Victory in the Olympics brought great honor. Winning athletes were celebrated as heroes. They received olive wreaths, symbols of victory. Poets would compose odes in their praise. Their victories were often commemorated with statues erected in their honor. These athletes embodied the Greek ideal of elite excellence in mind, body, and spirit. For over 1,000 years, the Olympic Games were a cornerstone of Greek life, but their time came to an end. In 393 AD, the Roman Emperor Theodosius I abolished the Games. He saw them as a pagan festival. This marked the beginning of a long period of darkness for the Olympics. The Games were forgotten, lost to the annals of history. The once magnificent stadiums and temples crumbled. They lay buried under centuries of dust and neglect. The Olympic spirit seemed extinguished. The world had forgotten the glory of the Games. Centuries passed, and the memory of the Olympics faded into legend. But the human spirit, like a dormant seed, holds the potential for rebirth. The ideals of the Olympics, excellence, respect, friendship, lay dormant, waiting for the right time to bloom again. It would take centuries, but the Olympic flame, once extinguished, would be rekindled. The 19th century brought a renewed interest in classical culture. Across Europe, scholars and archaeologists unearthed the ruins of ancient Greece. With each discovery, the memory of the Olympic Games flickered back to life. One man, however, envisioned more than just rediscovering the past. He dreamed of reviving the Olympic spirit for the modern world. Pierre de Coubertin, a French aristocrat and educator, believed in the power of sport to promote peace and understanding. He saw the Olympic Games as a way to bring nations together in a spirit of friendly competition. In 1894, he founded the International Olympic Committee, IOC. This organization would oversee the organization of the modern Olympic Games. Coubertin's vision was ambitious. He faced skepticism and resistance. Many saw the Olympics as a relic of the past, but Coubertin persevered. He believed in the power of the Olympic ideal. His dream was to create an event that would transcend national boundaries and political differences. Section 5, Athens, 1896. First modern Games. In 1896, Coubertin's vision became a reality. Athens, the birthplace of the Olympics, was chosen to host the first Games of the modern era. It was a symbolic choice, connecting the ancient and modern games. The opening ceremony took place on April 6, 1896. 241 athletes from 14 nations marched into the Panathinaike Stadium. This stadium, built entirely of marble, had been restored for the occasion. The Games were a resounding success. Athletes competed in 9 sports: athletics, cycling, fencing, gymnastics, shooting, swimming, tennis, weightlifting, and wrestling. The highlight of the Games was the marathon, a race inspired by the legend of Phidippides. He was a Greek soldier who ran from Marathon to Athens to announce the Greek victory over the Persians. The winner of the marathon was a Greek shepherd named Spiridon Louis. His victory sparked scenes of jubilation among the Greek spectators. It became a defining moment in Olympic history. The Games were hailed as a triumph for peace and international cooperation. The Olympic movement was reborn. Section 6. Triumph and Tragedy, Milestones of the Games. The modern Olympic Games have witnessed extraordinary athletic achievements. They have also faced challenges and tragedies. The Games were cancelled in 1916, 1940 and 1944 due to war. The 1936 Berlin Games were overshadowed by Nazi propaganda. Jesse Owens made history by winning 4 gold medals, challenging Nazi ideology. In 1972, terrorists attacked the Munich Games, killing 11 Israelis. The Games resumed, showing the resilience of the human spirit. Despite setbacks, the Olympic movement continues to grow. New sports reflect the evolving nature of athletics. More countries have joined the Olympic family. Section 7. Legends of the Games, Athletes of Extraordinary Ability. The Olympic Games have produced countless legendary athletes. Their feats of strength, speed and skill have inspired generations. Paavo Nurmi, the flying Finn, dominated long-distance running in the 1920s. He won 9 gold and 3 silver medals across 3 Olympic Games. Jesse Owens' performance in Berlin transcended sport, becoming a powerful symbol of equality and human potential. Nadia Comaneci, a Romanian gymnast, achieved perfection at the 1976 Montreal Games. She scored the first perfect 10 in Olympic gymnastics history. Usain Bolt, the Jamaican sprinter, is considered the greatest sprinter of all time. He electrified the world with his speed, winning 8 gold medals and setting multiple world records. Michael Phelps, the American swimmer, is the most decorated Olympian of all time. He has won 28 medals, including 23 gold medals. These athletes, each in their own way, have pushed the boundaries of human potential. Section 8. A Global Stage. The Olympics and International Relations. The Olympic Games have often been a stage for political gestures and international diplomacy. The Games have facilitated dialogue between nations, even during times of political tension. The 1980 and 1984 Games were marked by boycotts. The United States led a boycott of the Moscow Games in protest of the Soviet invasion of Afghanistan. In retaliation, the Soviet Union and its allies boycotted the Los Angeles Games. Despite these political tensions, the Olympic Games have also provided moments of unity and reconciliation. The 1992 Barcelona Games saw the reunification of Germany. Athletes from East and West Germany competed together for the first time since 1964. The 2000 Sydney Games featured a unified Korean team, a powerful symbol of hope for peace on the Korean Peninsula. The Olympic Games continue to be a platform for athletes to raise awareness about important social and political issues. Athletes use their platform to advocate for causes they believe in, promoting dialogue and understanding on a global scale. Section 9. The Spirit of Olympism, Legacy and Ideals. The Olympic Games leave a lasting legacy on the host cities and the world. They inspire people to embrace the Olympic values of excellence, respect and friendship. The Games promote cultural exchange and understanding between nations. They leave behind world-class sporting facilities that benefit athletes and communities for years to come. The Olympic Games are more than just a sporting event. They are a celebration of the human spirit. They remind us that we are capable of achieving great things when we work together. The Games inspire us to strive for excellence in all aspects of our lives. They teach us the importance of respect, fair play and sportsmanship. The Olympic Games have the power to transcend borders, cultures and languages. They unite us in our shared love of sport and our admiration for human achievement. The Games remind us of the power of hope, inspiration, and the human spirit's ability to overcome adversity. Section 10. Looking ahead, the future of the Olympic Games. The Olympic Games face challenges in the 21st century. These include concerns about doping, security, and the environmental impact of hosting the Games. The IOC is constantly adapting to meet these challenges. It strives to maintain the integrity of the Games. It ensures a level playing field for all athletes. The future of the Olympic Games is bright. The Games will continue to evolve, embracing new technologies and sports. The core values of the Olympics, excellence, respect, friendship, will remain timeless. The Olympic spirit, passed down through millennia, will continue to inspire generations to come. The Games will continue to be a symbol of hope, unity, and the pursuit of human excellence on a global stage.